What's going on, good people? It's your boy Top the Gamer, and we are back with some more trails through Daybreak. Alright, so in the last video, we ended up defeating Alexander, and we're moving on with the next part of the game in Chapter 5 here. Trying to think, I think we were at nighttime again, or nighttime, or going to the next day. One of them. Well, anyway, I hope y'all doing well. If you're new to the channel, tap that like button for me. Really helps out the video more than you guys know. I appreciate everyone being here. Hope I can, make this a great video for you. We're gonna go ahead and get right on into it. Oh, and subscribe if you haven't to see more. Let's go. This is a long ass chapter. After the second round came to an end, they parted ways with their allies and returned to the hotel. However, they would have an early start following following morning, so they decided to prepare for the next round in advance. As such, they took a short rest and set off again that evening. The hell? Huh. That wasn't nearly enough sleep. I'm just about running on empty here. I'm exhausted too, so I understand. Just try to hold out a little longer if you can. Hang in there. I believe in you, Aaron. Okay, spare me the motivational talk. I'll make it. Just wish I had the energy to hit the town afterwards. If hitting the town is even crossing your mind, you're fine. It's only 6 p.m., so all the shops in the city should still be open. Good deal. Let's do as much prep as we can, and maybe we can make a request or two, if we're feeling up for it. Oh, we can do a request now? Shit. Okay, this is getting weird. Don't overdo it with them though. Getting through tomorrow is our top priority. I'd rather not stay up too late if I can help it. It's bad for your skin. Unless there's an urgent matter that requires our attention, we should make it back to our room at a reasonable hour. Yeah, right. So we just getting it in. We getting it in late. Oh, well, I don't want to do that. Hey, there's Nellie. Thank you all so much. I feel like my efforts and those of everyone who helped me along the way are finally being rewarded. But the best thing to come out of all this was learning that Amelie had a ton of respect for me all along. And if I want to keep it, I need to push myself even harder. You're on, Amelie. That's cool. Happy for her. Yes, we need to use your kitchen, sir. I was going to make another one of those burgers, but that shit sucks. I do want to make one of these, maybe two.
Sure, give me a minute. And done. Dig in.
And yeah, the burger is the best one.
Do you have any preferences?
That. Yeah, I feel like the goggles are like the most enhanced version of that, so I don't need those. Yep, don't need those. Don't need these, even though I keep somehow getting them. Okay. I'm trying to look for any little thing I can to sell. Anything good to build up this money.
Thanks for coming in.
Okay. What's going on up there? Is that the Racer Guild? I think that is the Racer Guild. I'll go there. Guess in a little while. I keep on forgetting what's at these two places.
I'm proud of. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, she had that stuff.
Don't you need a hello there? See
And
you
he had
again.
the coin. Okay. While we're here, I guess we'll go ahead and check the Bracer Guild. Huh. I thought there was a whole bunch of people here. Let's talk to Zen. Elaine's not coming back tonight, is she? Figured that'd be a long shot. She wouldn't have left if she didn't have a good reason. Agreed. Though as for what compelled her to leave, she wouldn't say. Well, shoot. If only we knew a friend from her childhood who she'd open up to. Wouldn't that be convenient? Oh, hey man. Like, what a dick. He's as subtle as a brick to the face. Guess I'll go digging through my memories. I bet I can figure out where she's lording around. Dude is such an ass. With everything that's been going on, I wasn't expecting Gray Arnold to go off on his own. Hell, who the hell is Gray Arnold? Gray. Oh, the other dude. Okay, you mean that Junior Bracer? I didn't realize he was dispatched to Alracion. Funny, I had said the same thing earlier. Huh. Turns out he wasn't cleared to come here. He left Edith and came with Alracion without approval. Ooh, someone's in trouble. Yes, he explicitly violated the guild's code and put us all in danger. If his actions were against the game's rules, he'd be dead now. Yeah, that would have been problematic. He must have had some reason for doing it, though. Anyway, we can't exactly send him back to Edith, so we decided to put him to work. He's only a junior bracer, though, so he'll be on standby in case we need reinforcements. So you're just gonna use him however you want. Amazed you can say all that with a straight face. Of course, it's just an efficient allocation of resources. I assume that sort of thing would be something you people would respect. You ain't wrong. Look how he has to look up to this fool. We're still on the lookout for Elaine. But finding her can't be our top priority in the situation, much as I hate to admit it. It's just hard for me to believe she'd run off by herself now of all times. Man, what you doing over here, Charlene? Why in the world would that Gray kid sneak into this op? He's even more defiant than Aaron, and that's a high bar. True, but you set the bar even higher than me. I mean, you're an amazing martial artist, but you're stuck at C rank because you can't stick to the mission. How do you... You become even more of a smug little brat since the dojo days. Whatever. The guild's out of the game, so we'll continue to do what we can from the surface. You over there pleading this case? Can you explain yourself, Gray Arnold? Why does this dude look familiar to me, though? So, this guy, this Gray guy, I think he's from Le Mans State, and I think the first time he talked to him is, I want to say, shoot, I think it was in Catcher's hometown. I think he was there, but he came from Le Mans, and I want you to pay real close attention to this dude because NPC characters normally don't get a first and last name. Okay, like usually NPC type characters get a first name, and like most of the other bracers you see, they all have a first name. Bracelet of Hyde, Bracelet of Xiaoling, stuff like that. They never have a first last name. Now there was some rumors I remember going around saying that there was going to be another game with a new character, and a lot of people I remember talking about were saying this guy was going to have something to do with like the new chat. I don't know how realistic it is. I just remember like his name popping up and them saying something about it. This guy apparently, I think he's going to be important in some type of way because, like I said, first and last name. There's a reason why he has a last name. Either he's tied to another character they haven't introduced yet. Because there's also another rumor that coming from Le Mans State, there's an S rank there, S rank racer there in Le Mans, which is like the headquarters for the Bracer Guild that was coming over to Edith to help stop like the stuff that was going on or some shit like that. And some of the rumors said that it's actually Gray and he's just pretending to be like he, you know, a junior bracer or whatever like that to as a disguise, and then, you know, waiting to see how things unfold. Oh shoot, sorry about that. And then there's another rumor saying that the bracer coming from there was looking for him. Apparently Almada killed Gray's sister, and that's why he's trying so hard to stop Almada. But Gray's been like going across different places trying to get strong and this and that because he wants revenge against Almada. So this is why he's here. But it's rumored that the S rank that's coming here is his dad trying to find him and other stuff like that. I don't really know how true any of it is. I just remember some of the rumors and stuff that I heard about and just want to tell you guys about it. But yeah, I think this guy's going to end up becoming some part of this in some type of way. Maybe a bigger character than what he looks, but characters that have first and last name. Yeah. Let's see. You abandoned your post in Edith and snuck into a mission that's way too dangerous for a junior bracer like you. Though I suppose you're more skilled than an average rookie, you were able to stay hidden for all of yesterday, after all. Look, I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't be here, but Oh, give me a break. Did you learn nothing from what happened last week? Huh? Alright, you're talking about the stunt he pulled back in Longlai, right? Yep. He dodged all of our questions about what he was doing back then, and he's up to the same old tricks now. Though getting him reined in was a simple task, thanks to my handyman friend over there. For the record, I didn't take the request just to make life easier for you. Alright, thanks again for your help back then. I will repay you for it. Hey, don't get off the subject. It's time to tell us what's going on. No, it's not that. It's just, when I heard the kind of trouble Armada was causing, I knew I had to do something. Oh yeah? So whatever's eating away at you is related to Armada. When the time comes, when it's all finally over, I'll tell you everything. After that, I'll accept whatever punishment comes my way. You're one stubborn kid, you know that? Fine. If this is that important to you, we'll lay off. I'll be perfectly clear with you, though. Right now, you're still just a greenhorn, and you're also restricted by the rules of the game. You'll be with the surface team until we get out of this hellish situation. Are we clear? Yes, sir. Thank you so much. This kid's obviously got some beef with Armada. Now that I think about it, Drusilla back in Longlai seemed to have realized something was up with him. Well, I can't worry about this right now. There's definitely a reason he's doing it. I know I broke the code, and I understand that I'm just a junior bracer. But after everything Armada did, and with them sowing fear across the Republic, I had to do something. I just couldn't stay behind. Yeah, but I think it's got something to do, like they killed his sister. Something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I guess we'll head to the other districts.
Off we go.
Yay!
Please take a close look.
Let's see here.
Welcome to the Quincy Department Store.
It
a bastion of
completely
history
kills
and
her
culture.
evasion.
In our store, you'll find products of only the highest quality that uphold Calvert's noble traditions. We hope you enjoy shopping with us today.
Now, the shoes aren't that bad. Giving up the move for the shoes is okay.
Welcome to the Quincy Department Store, a bastion of history and culture. In
Yeah,
our
see, like,
store, you'll
Fairy's
find products
evasion
of
going
only
down
the highest quality
is
that
ass.
uphold
I
Calvert's
don't need
noble
that.
traditions. We hope you enjoy shopping with us today.
Yeah, I may end up doing the shoes for everyone. The girls don't really seem like they need them. It just brings up their speed for the most part. But the boys, that's an extra 10 speed. I mean, extra 10 to the art resistance. Kills their move
Welcome to the
though, so
Quincy
I'm not happy
Department
about
Store,
that.
a bastion of history and culture.
You know what?
In our store, you'll find
You're
Fuck it.
always welcome
only the
here.
highest quality
I'll hold
that
off.
uphold Calvert's noble traditions. We hope
What
you
can I
enjoy
do for you?
shopping with us today.
See you again.
We have full. We await your next visit.
Oh well. Guess I'll hold off and sub event up there. Let's get to the quest.
Let's see.
Lost Lord Lucio. Lord Lucio and his friends have gone missing. I humbly request that you begin searching for them immediately. I will be waiting in the first floor lobby of the hotel in the Eastern District to explain the details. Okay. Let's go up here and see what this sub event is. Ah, those two. Oh, Master Bergard. So you're with them now, huh? Indeed. I'm aiding the Spriggan and his friends with their work. If you guys are getting our master wrapped up in your criminal bullshit, I'll pummel your asses into the ground. Hey, we ain't criminals. We're just handymen who help those in need. And our door is open to you both. Both too, assuming you got cash to burn. Actually, I think I give you a sweet discount since you're a fellow student of the master. So you taught both of them, huh? Fellow students. So there's no way in hell we'll accept you as one of Master's pupils. Not now, not ever. You needn't be so harsh on him, nor should you worry about me. I have been rather enjoying myself, as a matter of fact. My time with them has served as a sobering reminder that there is still much I have yet to see and do in this world. Oh, by the way, where are Iscariot's people? I don't sense them anywhere. They're probably lying low as we speak. Damn cowards. I was looking forward to laughing in their stupid faces after getting booed from the game. We learned that they were beaten and that there were two groups of them at the same time. It was a shocking 1-2 punch. Probably tried a pincer attack on some team and got their asses handed to them anyway. That's exactly what happened. She's absolutely correct. What a bunch of freaking losers. She reminds me of what is that girl's name from the Crossbell? Shirley. That's what she reminded me of. Except for Shirley was like basically it's like she sexually molested people. Like she was weird. She just fondled the girl's breast and shit. She was awful. Like, and she did that shit like as a teenager, and it was really like it was funny as shit. Don't get me wrong, but she was crazy as hell. Not to defend them, Cause she looks a bit like it too, with the red hair and like a fiery little the way she talks. Not to defend them, but our battle may have contributed to their loss. I imagine they were pretty worn out. If you go up against a team like Marduk and anything less than full strength, defeat is an inevitability. He's right. So you believe they face Marduk as well. They fought Kasim. Yeah, that's true. Those guys sound like they're off their rocker. I'd love to throw down with them someday. Of course, we're not here to pick fights with unsaleable opponents. We have another objective. Oh, that's right. You're looking for something, aren't you? As our master has no doubt informed you, the primary task of the Grosvenor is recovering and sealing away artifacts. We assign top priority for cases like this, where they are being oh my god, egregiously abused. It'd be awesome if we could bring down Armada at the same time, but that's not our main goal here. It doesn't hold true for this Garrett, however. Their directive is to defeat, or rather slain, the heretics. The sword that Mafia boss had in the video is one of the artifacts, correct? I certainly believe so. All evidence available to us points to that fact. If I'm not mistaken, Melchior's dagger and bombs, Olympia's angel, and Ariok's armor and halberd artifacts as well, yes? Think so, yeah. Won't be easy to beat them with those things at their disposal. I thought artifacts were supposed to be rare. Just like everyone and their mother's got one now. Not wrong there. One artifact's usually bad enough, so the thought of dealing with upwards of 4 is giving me a splitting headache. Ordinarily, I would urge you to stay away from those miscreants, even if you emerge the victor. However, we do not have the luxury of choice right now. I don't think we gotta worry. Our master's with them, so they're in good hands. I'm not sure if I can compete against them without my stigma, but I will do all that I can. However, regardless of how this game pans out, we will need your help in recovering and sealing away the artifacts at the end. I will be depending on you when that time comes. Of course, Master. We won't let you down. He really is loved, ain't he? They have a tremendous amount of respect for him. Good lord. Let's see what she has to say. Leon and I will retrieve those artifacts if it's the last thing we do. We'll make you proud, Master. By the way, I'm still not huge on you teaming up with these guys, especially your unofficial disciple. Speaking of, you better not disappoint Master in any way, or your ass is mine. You do not have the power to fight back against artifacts, so I suggest you be careful. You're lucky you have Master with you. He may have lost his stigma, but he has years of experience in dealing with artifacts. He will no doubt be a great help to you all, though I do wish that he was accompanying us instead. Yeah, something's very off about his whole thing in surviving and shit, so... I guess we'll go ahead and tackle the quest since we're over here. Move your ass out the way. Ah, you must be the fixers. I've been awaiting your arrival. My name is Eno. I'm the executive assistant to the president of the Etoiles. However the hell they said it. I remember when somebody said it in one of the cutscenes. You're the one who issued the request, yeah? Mind telling us more about it? Can you fill us in on who we're looking for? Certainly. We're trying to find the president's grandson, Lucio, and his friends. Wait, ain't that the name of the High Bloods brat? Ah, so you know him. You mentioned in your request that they went missing. When's the last time you heard from him? That's not the issue. Even if he had gone a month without contacting us, we wouldn't consider that a cause for concern. Lucio spent most of his time riding with his friends and causing trouble every which way. so he rarely ever comes home. So I put out a missing person request. We received a call from Lucio a few hours ago. There was a lot of interference, so we couldn't make out what he was saying. Then the call was abruptly cut off. I tried to call him back several times after the fact, and there was no response. That's definitely concerning. You sure he wasn't just screwing with you? That's entirely possible. It is. However, just before the call ended, I swear I heard him say, "Save me." After discussing the matter with the president, we decided to request your assistance. If what you say is true, then we must act swiftly. Have you considered contacting the Guild or the police about this? I discussed that possibility with the president. He determined that this was a matter that required discretion. If the media catches wind of this, it could turn into quite the scandal. Bro say he ain't having it. Let me adjust my chair real quick. Alright. Oh, so the president values the company's reputation. Sorry about that. Reputation over his own grandson's safety. Please don't hold this decision against him. He's in a position of responsibility, so he's stuck between a rock and a hard place. What should we do, Mr. Arkwright? Alright, we're gonna accept it. Sure, we'll take the job. Now every day you get a request from the family that runs Etwas. Hope you got a nice reward in store for us. Of course. So where should we start looking? What if they already left Horacion? Then the High Bloods are as good as gone. Let's not go there just yet. We haven't even begun our investigation. I'd like to inspect the data on the phone that received Lucio's call. May I see it? I promise I won't look at anything unrelated. Understood. Let me go fetch it. Here you are. Say Catcher took the communication device from Eno. I need to return to my work, so I'll leave the rest of this to you. Good luck with your search. I hope you find Lucio safe and sound. You find anything out? Not yet. It'll take me a while to analyze this on my own. Would you like me to assist? Oh, that'd be great. Got it. The signal from the source, our transmission is weak. But fortunately for us, there aren't any devices interfering with the connection. Pinpointing their location was much easier than I thought it would be. So where are they at? They're in the North District. We'll find them in a labyrinth entrance that's next to the exchange shop. That just so happens to be the entrance the society is using. Sorry about that. I guess it's not impossible. But I don't think they waste their time messing with some punk ass kids. Regardless, I suggest we make haste. Right, let's head over there.
Let's get this party started.
Okay. Give me one quick second here. I need to do something, a little bit of emergency here. Crap. Gotta apologize for that quick edit right there. I had something personal I had to handle and I kind of had to stop the video, but I'm going to continue on from here. I came over to the antique store to kind of get some things right, and Fee and Yeno over here talking, so we're going to see what they have to say. Hope y'all are doing well. Sorry about that, but let's continue on. Oh, hey you guys. It's good to see you again, Judith. What the hell are you two doing together? Yeah, Risha is absolutely stacked. That makes no fucking sense. That is just ridiculous, though. How it's just like sitting up like a platter or something. It's crazy, man. They're catching up, of course. They fought side by side together back in Crossbell. I never thought I'd ever see the day that Fee is just as tall as Risha is now. That's crazy when you like pay attention to the games over the years. Like Fee's always been this little girl, and now like this is crazy just to see it, man. You sure met a lot of good people since you moved there. Yes, although my reasons for moving there were self-indulgent. A lot of good came from that decision, including meeting the members of Thor's class as Class 7. Oh yeah, weren't they the people who put a stop to the Great Twilight? Yep, and I was one of them. If you like, I can tell you more about my classmates someday. Lots to talk about with them. That sounds great. Let's do that. But in order for them to have that opportunity, we have to put a stop to Almada's scheme. Okay? The last time I got to work with Risha was a year and a half ago. She's pretty familiar with the members of my class, so there's lots for us to talk about. When we get the chance, I'll tell you more about them. More about them too, Fairy. Hey, didn't mean to do that. It's weird how the tracking goes on this thing. Van and Judith probably noticed already, but I was able to choose my own path. A path that strayed from the one laid out for me by my predecessor. The two people who gave me that opportunity are similar to the two people who helped find her calling. I only realized this after the fact. I'd love to talk to you more about it with her when we get the chance.
Alrighty.
I'm just wondering what the mask is all about. Like, why hide the face now when everybody already kind of knows who she is at this point. That's right. Where did I need to go? Somewhere up here, right?
Oh, look at the time.
Oh yeah, let me get the other quest while I'm here too.
Let's see.
Revenge against A. My boyfriend was murdered by A, and I want revenge. I know that you guys are knowledgeable about the underworld. I need any info you have on them. I promise I won't cause you guys any trouble. I'm waiting just outside the marketplace in the Northern District. Officer Crema. This request is alarming. Yeah, we better look into it. Yeah, we don't want her to get, a little fucked up. and going after these people. I'm still gonna do the other one too, but I feel like we gotta go to a dungeon for the other one.
I recommend everything here.
This market's got everything.
And I guess this she is right here.
Don't miss it.
You're Kramer, right? Arkwise Solutions at your service. Actually, I'm her co-worker, Katarina. Kramer couldn't be here due to personal reasons. I'll be issuing the request in her stead. Yeah, look at her face. She's worried. So it's like, yeah, she probably went after him on her own. Wait, is that allowed? It shouldn't be. She could be acting without the original client's consent. Always a skeptic. But I guess it's best not to be too trusting in this line of work. You got that right. I'm willing to hear you out, though. Why'd you take her place? And I'm going to get right to the point. I want to make a different request of you. Please save her. Save Kramer from herself. Oh boy. We haven't even started and I'm already getting a migraine. Alright, give me the deets. It all started a few days ago. Kremer's beloved abracer named Ewan passed away. Oh, him. He was brutally murdered by someone we suspect is connected to a part of A. I think it was, what is that guy's name? God, I can't think of his name now. The dude that's been chasing us around in the dungeon with the big ass lance. The big ass axe thing or whatever the hell it is. Right, we heard about that from the guild. I feel so sorry for her. A bracer and a cop couple. Well, there's something you don't hear every day. Those two organizations aren't exactly on the best of terms in most places. And that's very much the case here. That's why Kramer kept her relationship under wraps. At least, for those of us at the station. I hear things were getting serious between the two. They were considering tying the knot, in fact. No wonder she's so determined to gather information about Mala. Yes, since then, revenge has been the only thing on her mind. I've been trying to be there for her. I wanted to help her get through this. But I found out she put up a request on the bulletin board. Yeah, but she ain't here for some reason. Right, and I know what that reason is. She started telling someone on her own. Oh dear. I saw her doing that a few minutes ago. Earlier, I had gone by the station to check on her. She's supposed to be on duty, but I didn't see her there. I asked another officer if they knew where she was, and they told me she suddenly took time off. After that, I started frantically looking for her around the city. I finally found her in the back alley. She was staring at the entrance of an exchange shop. Just as I was thinking about calling out to her, she left her hiding spot and began following someone from a distance. I was surprised to hear she didn't call her in. You and me both. That's what you were supposed to do when we spot someone acting suspicious. I just don't understand why she'd go off on her own. I mean, you can't see why she would do it. There has to be a reason behind her behavior. I'm guessing she's seeking revenge against Armada, and she must want to settle the matter with them personally. That's probably it. The person she's pursuing may be connected to A. That doesn't really narrow things down. There's a lot of guys in the underworld with ties to them. I'm worried about that officer. She's in a lot of danger. So back to your request. You said you want us to save her? Yes, that's right. I don't know what her plan is, but knowing her, it'll be a reckless one. I doubt I can stop her, but I trust that you can. Well, what do you think, Van? So we're going to take the quest course. Alright, we'll take the job. Truthfully, I only came here to warn her about sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. We'll find her and bring her here, even if we gotta drag her back by her ears to do it. Of course. Thank you so much. Let's go to the exchange shop and do some snooping around. Doubt she's there now, but if we're lucky, we might pick up a trail. Understood. Good luck to you all. So we'll save that quest for last. We are gonna finish up the Lost Lord Lucio, whatever. And it says we're supposed to go to the underground ruins.
This stuff's straight from the freezer.
So you know what? I wonder if I can just head straight. Yeah. I don't even know what area. You know what? Nope. Let's go to that spot we saw. So that's the shop over there. We'll go to the through the door over there. Maybe that'll get the quest activated and whatnot. All right. There they are. That doesn't look good. Should probably keep our distance. What in blue blazes? Hey there, how's it going? Rather poorly, as you can plainly see. Why don't you cease it with the pointless questions and help us? Will do. We are being paid to get you out of this jam, after all. Okay. Then hurry the hell up and do something about this. Would you mind explaining the situation first? Are you blind, woman? We're being held against our will, so just get us out of here already. But how can they? We've got these restraints, and if we force them off, they'll blow up. I recognize that machine. It looks just like the one we saw earlier today. And those look like Melchior bombs. Yep, they are. Alright, start talking. If you want us to save you, then you're gonna need to fill us in on all the details. Very well. Over the last few days, some people we've never seen before started coming in and out of these underground areas. And we weren't too hot on that. We wanted to know what they were up to, so we snuck in here. And that's when we came face to face with that scrawny looking psycho. Had some weird ass mint hair. He said something about wanting to drown us in our own blood for trespassing, and then he attacked us. We tried to gang up on him, but he just knocked us all out with one swipe. Hey, lucky he didn't kill him. Melchior is a psychopath. When we came to, we were here. Well, I think the culprit is fairly obvious. Yeah, this case has Melchior written all over it. Hate to say it, but it kind of sounds like you brought this on yourselves. Yeah, this whole room reeks of dunassery. Did you only come here to mock us? I demand that you get rid of these blasted bombs, even if you have to throw yourselves on them to do it. Fuck this guy think he is? I'm sure my grandfather is paying you a fortune and a half to save me. And I'll even add a little extra to sweeten the deal. I can easily pay double what what you low life good for nothings will all make throughout your entire lives. Can we hold him to it since you want to talk shit? A couple of bodies for a lifetime of comfort. That sounds like a pretty good trade to me. You have some nerve. Is it wrong that I want to help him even less now? Eric with a little fist balled up. Nope, I was just thinking the same thing. Yeah, we're out. Good luck getting out of this one on your own. Huh? What do you mean? I mean, you said it yourself. We're just some low-life good for nothings. Bunch of dignified upper-class gentlemen. Shouldn't be taking help from the likes of us. Should have realized that you had this under control. So we'll just see ourselves out. Peace. Hey, don't go. Say something, damn it. We can't get out of this ourselves. Wait, please. Are you seriously leaving me here to die? I'm the grandson of the Etois president. That's no way to ask someone for help, my guy. Try again. This is your last chance. I'm sorry. Please save us. I don't want to die here. Good enough. Thank goodness. For a second, I thought you were really going to bail on us. So you know for sure that those things are bombs? Yeah, that lunatic set off one right in front of us. Just thinking about that is giving me goosebumps all over again. Crap. He say anything about how to disarm them? Kind of doubt he'd tell them that. Actually, I wouldn't put it past him. He does love his theatrics after all. I gotta agree there. I can see him giving them a clue or two for us to decipher. Yes, that's exactly what he did. We could disarm the bombs with a password. Crap. Sorry about that. So how do we figure that out? You have to solve the Horathion quiz. A what now? I said an Horathion quiz. Don't make me repeat myself. That rat bastard made us memorize the questions. He said the answers would help you find the password. That guy loves screwing with us, doesn't he? Why am I not surprised? So what are the questions? For your sake, I really hope you didn't forget them. Of course not. There are 4 in total, so each of us committed one to memory. Oh boy. This should be great. Why did you have to do it that way? Couldn't you just remember them all? Is that likely beyond their capabilities? We shouldn't expect so much from them. That is funny. Shut the hell up. Thanks to all of your rambling, I went and forgot it. What the hell, Damien? If you forget the question, we're all doomed. Wait a sec. It's on the tip of my tongue. I remember now. The first question was, what is the height of the tallest cathedral in the city? Shit. That is... Wow. Okay. You scared me half to death. The second question was, how many films are currently screening at the movie theater? Third question was, how many years has it been since the Opera House was renovated? And the last question was, what's the number on Horacion's one and only red tram? Oh, and he also mentioned the question order doesn't matter. Got it. I memorized them all. I sincerely doubt we'll be able to guess the answers, but we should be able to figure them out without too much trouble. Yeah, those questions don't sound too tough. You guys happen to know any of the answers? Surely they teach some of this in school around here. Do you seriously expect us to remember such trivial numbers? The only numbers that matter are the ones on our speedometers. This dude is just no help at all, huh? Should have known these dumbasses would know nothing. We'll just have to go find them ourselves then. Just sit tight till we come back. And don't move a muscle, unless you want to be blown to Kingdom Come. You will come back, right? What kind of heartless monsters do you take us for? That's it. There's a sliver of a chance we'll forget about you guys. If that happens, then my bad. Please don't forget us. This is great. Shall we search the movie theater first? It's close by. The order doesn't really matter, but yeah, might as well. We'll have to head to the other two districts for the cathedral and opera house question. We'll save the red tram for last. It's rare as hell, so you may have to have a wild goose chase in our near future. Now that you mention it, I don't think I've ever seen it. Me neither. We'll worry about it later. Let's go to the other three spots first. Okay. Let's go. So theater first. Okay, so we need to find the total number of films they're showing here. Let's ask the receptionist. Ready to go in? I think it might be best for me to wait out here. Right. You might be recognizing there. Nah, I think she'd be fine. She ain't wearing anything too sexy, so I doubt anyone would connect to us. Excuse me? Do you seriously think sexy outfits are tied to my identity? Absolutely, without a doubt. That's just me being a very observant guy. Yes. Zoe? Oh, I'm sorry. I mistook you for someone else. Zoe always dresses in much more revealing outfits. Oh, it's fine. Do you like movies, ma'am? Yes, I do, young lady. I've seen every film that's in the theater right now. Well, that's convenient. Could you tell us how many films are presently being screened here? Of course, they're showing 8 films right now. So we got an 8. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend Climber Story, by the way. It's a documentary about mountain climbing. It made me want to try my hand at it. Really? Oh, lady? Seriously? We'll consider watching it. Thank you very much. If you decide to try mountain climbing, please do be careful. Thank you for your concern, dearie. Nobody calling any person dearie should be mountain climbing. That's just me being real. Especially like now wanting to try it. Now then, I hope you all enjoy the films here. So there's 8 in total. That's more than I anticipated. I heard they screen them on rotation. Anyway, we have our answer now. She saved us a trip to the receptionist desk. Though she caused us a fair amount of distress, it seems. I don't just take on sexy roles. Like she is still caught up on that. Let's leave her be for the time being. It ain't got nothing to do with the sexy role. It's just alright. That's funny as hell. Okay. Look like we gotta hit the South District here.
Let's roll.
The cathedral. Partner, sir. Are you employed by the Opera House? I am. Can I help you? We have a question for you, if you don't mind. Do you know when the Opera House was renovated? We know it happened sometime in the Middle Ages, but we don't know when exactly. Oh, that's an easy one. It was renovated 16 years after the Calvardian Revolution, so that would be 1116. Whoa, that's like a long time ago. Love Fairy, man. 92 years to be exact. I'm sure we will host a big event in 8 years from now. That is, assuming the Opera House lives to see that day. The burgeoning film industry is taking the world by storm. And all the while, opera will be left gasping for air in its wake. Do you really think it will happen? Well, I for one don't. It's true that movies are getting more popular by the day, especially with our generation. Both, however, are totally distinct forms of art. Opera is able to capture the magic of live performances, and it's been refined over decades of iteration and practice. She's right. I have to give it to her there. Like, yeah, that's true. Film industry still has a lot of catching up to do if it ever hopes to be on par with it. Agree there too. You're absolutely right. I shouldn't let my anxieties get the best of me. To think that my faith in opera wavered even for a moment. It's thanks to you that I can lay all my doubts to rest. Think nothing of it, sir, and thank you for answering our question. Okay, so 92 years is the answer. Wow, Judith. Who would have thought you could be so nice? And why exactly is that a surprise? I'm a fan of opera myself. I spent a lot of time studying it to strengthen my own acting ability. I have a stage actress friend to thank for inspiring me to do that. Yet, even after all that hard work, I didn't have much to show for it. Turns out, opera's tough. I had to grit my teeth when I came to that realization. Once our work here is done, we should come see an opera performance together. Yeah, I like that. Cool. And let's see, were we in the South right now? I don't know.
Here goes.
I think it was the East, right? Yeah, it was. I'm tripping. Or no? Did I just come back to the same place? The fuck? Man, I'm like getting caught up and confused. I'm like, okay, no, it's Cathedral. Okay. Okay, so we need to figure out the height of this place. It's got to be in the triple digits for sure. That wouldn't surprise me. Apparently, this is the largest church in all of Calvert. This place is just as magnificent as the Empire's Heimdall Cathedral. So should we just go in and ask one of the sisters about the height? Theo! I don't think that will be necessary. Can you get us the measurements, Theo? Of course, Catcher. Then we'll leave it to you. Understood. Theo's being used for something. Yay! Measurement scan complete. Nicely done. So what is it? 184.34 arch. The sensors were set to around the hundredths place. I can also retrieve a more exact measurement. Shall I change my settings and repeat the scan? No, that's okay. We don't need that large of a number. Theo sure is useful. Now he is. Indeed, overdrawn technology has come a long way. Way to go. Theo is smart. Yep, the smartest. They're basically one of the team now, aren't they? Pretty much. Okay, that's 3 locations down. Now that's left is the red tram. At this time of day, it's going to be at the top of the North District. Wait, You got a tram schedule memorized? What a nerd. Hey, I ain't a nerd. I just spent a lot of time looking for the thing as a kid, so his schedule is burned into my memory. Anyway, let's get on over there. That man asked alone, man. Hey,
Off we go.
giving that man hell like that. Yeah, okay, right through here. There it is. Check. Here's the red tram. Just like Van said, the color really makes it stick out. Let's get the number before it starts moving. Looks like it's 3451. That matches the number Theo recorded.
The tram is departing.
Just in the nick of time. Finding that tram was a real hassle. It actually wasn't. Surprised that it was, given it's the only tram in Elysium with a red top. Sticks out like a sore thumb. I wonder why it's the only one with that color. There's a story behind that. Actually, decades ago, the painters who were working on the tram got mixed up about which color to use. That was scheduled to get a repaint job a few days later, but while it was in operation, a string of miracles was being spun. On the very tram, separated families reunited, and quarreling lovers kissed and made up. People were meeting famous celebrities on it too. Soon enough, all the citizens were calling it the Lucky Red Tram. It's a cute nickname. Yeah, and it really caught on. It was so popular that the tram company decided to leave the paint job as is. Since then, they've always made sure to have one red roof tram in operation. What a lovely story. It actually was. It was a marketing goal that fell right in the tram company's laps. Helped them get a shit ton of butts and seats. Yeah, that's true. And it's ruined now. He told the truth. Shit, they actually used that. Okay, we got all 4 answers. Let's return to our clients quickly then. Good idea. I'd rather not find a pile of splattered remains when we get back. Aaron, not appropriate. Aaron just be saying shit everybody to be thinking like, you guys are idiots. Like he'll just say that shit. Versus